from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jose Luis Sánchez. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas.
Xander Zayas entered the ring as Puerto Rico's brightest young prospect, carrying the weight of high expectations at just 19 years old.
Athleticism and skill. Oh! And that proves it. And that's over. And let the celebration begin.
With a perfect professional record of 9-0 with 7 KOs, he had already shown a blend of speed, power, and maturity beyond his years.
It's not like Xander is running. He's not moving anywhere.
There's your second knockdown of the night.
Known for his sharp combinations and relentless work rate, Zayas was beginning to turn heads as one of Top Rank's most exciting up-and-comers.
Xander Zayas taking it to the final bell as Damian Sosa continues that streak of never being stopped.
This fight was seen as the next step in his development, a chance to test his skills against a seasoned opponent and continue building momentum toward future stardom.
His first fight above a welterweight as Sanchez comes out with a looping left hand, sticking that jab and then going right downstairs.
The jab and then slips underneath with the uppercut.
Patience early is going to be the key for Xander Zayas. He doesn't punch for punch, so he's going to try to catch him in between those shots with a wild shot like he just tried right there.
And then to challenge for a world title at 154 pounds, because I don't see myself.
Already, you know what, I know he started with a left hook, he didn't start with a jab. So he must have some information on Xander Zayas.
Those Larry Fryer 3-round knockouts or knocked out in 56 seconds, they do something for his record, but not for his...
Right. Starting out like that early on is not a bad thing because you got to get used to fighting without, but you're right. It's time for him to start making that turn around the corner and facing slightly tougher comp, and Sanchez is that comp.
Let me see if he can make that correction and actually lift that right hand up so those left hooks don't have a home.
It's interesting. And he keeps his left hand down, and Andre asked him, are you going to do anything about that?
Veteran fighters who can't match younger fighters speed for speed, and that he's the next guy. So a guy like Sanchez will wait and try to catch him in between.
Round one comes to an end here in Tucson, Arizona, and a world champion. But to do that, he has to face Oscar Valdez on a night that he's...
You know, sometimes when a young prospect is working his way up, the young fighter was a competition just that week. But with a guy like Sanchez, he comes from a fighting family. If you're not going to lay down.
Hey, fellas, I couldn't help but notice, looking at Xander Zayas sitting in that corner, a veteran-type corner or a smart corner. He had his hands up on the ropes, cutting the circulation off on his arms. You know, when you're in the corner, you want to be relaxed. The fact that he had him up, he cut off that circulation.
I'm telling him, keep your eyes open, let him open up, catch him in between, catch him with a shot. He doesn't see, and every time you're inside, don't hold. Let your hands go and rough the young.
So far, Xander responding pretty well of Jose Luis Sánchez inflamed, and it's thanks to that right hand that continues to find him.
A little bit more. Set up his jab to the head and also to the body, change levels with it to be able to set up his offense.
That's thick, as if Xander was hearing you.
It'll make his job just a lot more easier for him.
What you see in Zayas, he doesn't want to set it up. He wants to get straight to it. That two-fisted attack, especially early, can be very dangerous against certain competition.
He's digging to the body now as Xander Zayas cross there from Sanchez, getting off first. Xander to the punch.
Well, he's catching him in between the shots. He punches with Zayas, so he will get hit, but he'll also...
Tonight's main event features a situation we didn't expect. Oscar Valdez testing positive for fentanyl. What was the reaction of his opponent tonight and why he decided to take this fight?
But me winning the title this evening.
Got two fighters with winning and 16 landed jabs compared to only one from Sanchez, who's had success with the lead left hook. Sometimes it's those fundamentals that take you to victory.
This is a firefight right there from Xander Zayas. Got
continues to flow. Big uppercut. Now it's just a flurry of punches from the young prospect who's letting loose. They call him Guerro, which means war. And he's getting a war from Xander Zayas.
There's no quitting, Jose Sanchez.
Right, step back.
And Dre,
That's the question that has to be answered. All the out-of-the-ring stuff is amazing. You can be an amazing late into the ring when things start to not go your way. Now, that's not the case tonight for Zayas, but we'll see.
Out a little bit, taking some time right now to reload the clip.
On the chin of Zayas, who still is keeping his hands down. Sanchez is also feeling the effects of those body shots.
He is feeling the effects of the body shots.
He's got to press, though, because when Zayas is fresh, good shot right there.
There it is.
I want to watch this. This is a good moment. I want to watch this.
Oh, big right hand from Sanchez. Zayas lets loose, and he just misses and goes down. Not sure there was a shot, so there's no knockdown.
You know what you're seeing right now? You're seeing that Puerto Rican blood. That's what you're seeing from Xander Zayas right now. He's willing to engage and take Sanchez's best to give his.
Should have been a knockdown in favor of Xander Zayas. And our crack.
Ooh, beautiful shot right there by Xander Zayas. Look at the left hand high. Catch and shoot for many young fighters right here. Catched it right on the glove and shot the left hook. And patience.
And Xander caught it right there. Then you see the left hook right there. You see Sanchez go down. Then you see the mean mug like, yeah.
This young man's going to be a problem.
And the reason that won't be an official knockdown is because there is no instant replay according to the...
Those are the shots right there that Sanchez is looking for. Put your hands down. I'm going to follow you out, and I'm going to loop something over the top to get away from those big bombs coming from Sanchez.
It's hard to slow a 19-year-old down, especially when he's been as dominant as Xander Zayas. Use your jab. Learn how to win this round while you're recovering. Let's take a round off and then pick it back up in the fifth.
You see that body shot and overhand right from Sanchez.
Jose Sanchez is dangerous every second of this fight until it's over.
Other brother who was El Alacran passed away. So they come from a fighting family out there in Albuquerque, New Mexico, due to Sanchez's.
It's okay to play defense and block shots to set up your offense and also to get rest.
Taking several right hands from Sanchez that from a more disciplined or powerful puncher could be trouble.
And he thinks because he's young, he has to keep fighting when he could take this round off, build up points.
Feeling like jelly. Beautiful shot. Xander Zayas, once again, he needs to put those hands down. He needs to lay those hands down in his lap. You know.
And the other thing is, you mentioned jelly legs when Xander got to the corner.
The third round, and that takes 2 or 3 rounds sometimes to recover from.
He's got to pace himself. He's facing a fighter who's got 14 professional fights.
Shots right there in the inside, but Xander keeping his distance, pushing off at the right time.
You can see the fatigue on Xander when he throws his offense. He doesn't have that same pop he had in the first. Push the young fighter by throwing more punches.
One of the things we asked Xander about moving up in weight is, but the guys can take a bigger punch too.
He's standing at the right range where Sanchez can step in when he's...
There it is.
Say it again,
left hand down, stays in range. That right hand of Sanchez is there, but so's a left hook for Xander Zayas. That's when he's at his best. There's a nice feint right and left uppercut. We've got to believe that this has got to be one of the punches, one of the fights that Xander has taken more punches.
Yeah, Xander Zayas is definitely taking some shots. He's learning on the job as well. He's 19 years old. Yes, he has skills. If he was out a little bit further, that right hand never lands. But the fact that he's just enough, almost inside the pocket or mid-range.
It makes the adjustment in fight and when the fight is over, if he wins, even if he loses. But you got to test what you have to ultimately know what you have.
Did for his opponent, and in terms of power punches, you see exactly.
Looks like Xander's starting to pick up the pace just a tad bit. Beautiful combinations right there. See, this is being a pro. This is as a young fighter. No, he's not moving around the ring. He's not dancing around the ring. He was staying inside the pocket or staying mid-range with guys.
There's that big right hand from Xander Zayas, sending Sanchez reeling backwards towards the corner.
Xander's is being a doctor right now. Surgically.
Sanchez can survive this. He's going to try to make his push.
In front of him. He's fighting in 100-degree weathers here in Tucson. He's learning on the job as he puts up three. Look at the nose of Sanchez now bleeding after that combination. Nice left hook to the ball. Oh, what a big left hand from Xander Zayas. He hurts Sanchez once again, but his legs are wobbly. His head is getting pummeled.
And I respect it.
What Xander now needs to do and learn is to bust it up face. Just start placing your punches on him. You don't have to load up with every shot. Just place your shots on him.
Place a beautiful left hook there did Xander Zayas, but we're going to hear the final bell.
He started to come on, showing nothing but toughness and grit. He didn't have the skill. He didn't have the IQ and the ability to stay in there with Zayas punch for punch.
That was a tough dude. All credit to him. He held it 6 rounds, and he gave me a great battle. So thank to him.
For your winner by unanimous decision, Xander Zayas.